Hello beautiful soul, welcome to my channel. This is a Flow with Lucy. I'm Lucy and I'm so grateful to have you here on my channel today. I'm excited to flow with you today. I'm bringing you a practice today which is inside the True Flow series. Now honestly, I created this series a few months ago, many months ago, and this series is all about tapping into your intuition. So these practices are completely unplanned. I'm tuning in to whatever I feel is needed in the moment. So this is what I need in the moment, but also I trust that it is what you need. So if you're landing here today, I trust that this practice is what you need. Of course, as I plan to start filming, everyone decides to start making noise. Of course, as you can probably hear, there is a lot of background noise, but we're going to go with it, we're going to flow with it, we're going to embrace it. I invite you to put on some gentle tunes if that helps you to relax. I'm going to keep this video as just my voice and the natural background noises of Mexico. I don't know what's going to come through today. I actually have no idea in my head. Sometimes I have a little bit of an idea in my head of what I need, but I'm going to get on the mat. I'm going to tune into my breath. We're going to do this together, and then I'm going to flow. I think this kind of practice is really powerful because we are often over planners, overthinkers. We are disconnected from our heart, disconnected from the wisdom within our body. It's just our lifestyle, and so I think that we need to really take the time to connect, to really slow down and listen and to just move without thinking about it. This is how we access that wisdom that lives within our body. This is how we sink more deeply into the present moment. It's amazing the kind of ideas, inspiration, synchronicities that come through when we allow ourselves to do this and we stop over planning, over controlling, overthinking. So I hope that this video inspires you to do that in whatever area of your life you need it. And today we will do it on the mat, we will do it with our bodies, with our breath, and we will flow. So thank you so much, and let's hop on the mat and let's flow. Okay, my loves, welcome to this practice. Let's come to a seat and begin by connecting to the breath, of course. Check in with how you're feeling. Close your eyes. And actually start to find a little bit of intuitive movement as you connect to the breath. This can be really soft and gentle, maybe just moving left and right. Perhaps you want to roll the shoulders or move the head. Just easing into the body, easing into the moment. There's no rush. I'm feeling today a really slow practice, but maybe a few challenges, strength-based challenges. My energy is in a good place, but I also feel that I need to ground and slow down and take some really deep breaths and some long exhales. So that's what we're going to be doing in the practice today. Slow but strong is the intention. So you can eventually find stillness once you feel like that movement part is complete. And then take another intentional breath in through the nose. Bring your ears to your shoulders for a big squeeze. Pause at the top. And then release really slowly through the mouth, really softly actually. And let the shoulders drop down gently and slowly. And again, inhale, shoulders to ears, squeeze. Pause for a moment, feel the energy building. And softly exhale, let it out through the mouth. And again, like that, inhale, shoulders to ears, one more big squeeze. And let it go, maybe an audible sigh this time. Beautiful. Now we're just going to move in a circular motion and this kind of cat-cow motion with our spine. If it's in your practice and you want to take half lotus, you can. We will swap sides, bringing the right foot onto the inner left thigh. And find these intuitive movements, working the spine. In this practice today, this is as much about me following my intuition as it is you, so you get to also make it your own. Adding in anything that feels right, letting go of anything that doesn't feel right for you today. An invitation to check in with your body and what you need. And then walk the hands forward for a moment. Maybe palms come together. You can rest your forehead towards your thumbs or towards the earth. And beautiful. Come all the way up slowly. Let's swap the legs over. So you can just cross the legs or take your half lotus again. And find that intuitive movement once more through your spine, through your head. Think about where energy needs to move in the body. And I guarantee if there is something that is on your mind, a situation or something that you're overthinking, overanalyzing, just taking some time to let it go and get into your body is what you need, more than the overthinking, the overanalyzing, the over-planning. Because when you get into your body, that's when you will find clarity. It will come, I guarantee. So take it forward again. Maybe your forehead to your thumbs, or just resting fingers or palms on the ground. And then inhale to rise. Coming all the way back up, release your legs, extend the legs. So we are going to find a forward fold. This is actually a pose that I don't love, which is why I feel like I need it. The poses that we don't love are often the poses that we need to practice. And I don't know why, I think I have a lot of tension in the back of my legs and my hamstrings at the moment, so I find this one quite challenging, but that's why I am adding it into the practice today and adding it into a lot of my practices because I do tend to avoid it. So sit up nice and tall, make sure you're on your sit bones, pull your toes towards you, take a nourishing breath in. And then exhale, we're just going to slowly walk the hands down the legs and soften. Belly towards your thighs, using the breath to ease down. Shoulders away from your ears, opening your heart. Beautiful. Let's take 3 more slow breaths. See if you can take it a little bit deeper. Relax your face, your forehead, your jaw, your cheekbones. And inhale to rise. Walk your hands back up the legs and lift. From here, swing the legs round. Come to tabletop. Spread your fingers wide and press into the earth. Feel your connection to the earth. And just open through your chest, through your upper back and through your heart space. So if you drop your chest down kind of between your shoulders, so you're just collapsing, and then find that lift, you'll really feel the activation in your upper back and the expansion in your chest, in your heart. Checking in with your center belly to the spine, flat back. Inhale your right arm forward and your left leg back. Toes are turned down, hips are square. Feel the energy pulling the fingers forward and the heel back. Find stability. And breathe. Exhale, release your right hand back down. We're going to turn the right toes back and extend the left leg into gate pose. Press your hips forward, tuck your tailbone under, and reach your left fingers up and over. Find that delicious stretch through the left side of the body, elongating out through the left side of the body. Opening the heart, drawing the left shoulder back. And exhale, release. Bring your hand to your hip and lift your left leg. We're going to build some heat. Flex your left toes. Squeeze your left glute. Feel the activation through this leg and in this glute muscle. Building heat here. Beautiful. Let's bend the foot and take hold of the left foot. Kick your foot into your hand and press your hand into your foot and just allow a back bend, a slight back bend here. So let your left shoulder open. So we're stretching out this shoulder as well as stretching out through the quad muscle. Beautiful. Exhale and let it all go. Come back to tabletop. Take yourself through a few cat-cows at your own pace. Allow the movement to flow from the base of the spine. Come back to neutral. Find your stability once more. And this time we take the right leg back and the left hand forward on the inhale. Try and create stability. We don't want to collapse the lower back. Feel the energy through the fingertips, through the back of your right foot, shoulders away from the ears. Breathe and press into your fingers on your right hand. Exhale, release your left hand, turn your left toes, extend your right leg. Coming into gate pose on this side. Reach your right arm up and over. Find that delicious length through the right side, tucking your tailbone under, pressing your hips forward. Exhale and release your hand to your hip. And we're going to kick our right leg up, squeeze the right glute. Building some heat here. Kicking your right foot to your right hand. And again, open up through your right shoulder. So allow that back bend. Stretching your right quad and your right shoulder. And then with your exhale, let it go softly. Come back into tabletop. This time sending it into child's pose. Find some movement in the hips, left and right. If there's anything in the hips that needs to shift, move, release, set the intention to let it go. Feel the stretch through your spine. Really find that elongation through your spine. And then we can exhale into complete stillness. Feel the belly expand with 3 big, slow breaths. Amazing. Inhale to look forward, exhale your way up into a seat. If you can, just sit back on the knees. If you'd rather come to a cross-legged position, that's also fine. I'm going to take the hands behind and interlace the fingers and open the heart, open the chest. So really loop the shoulders back and then move the hands left and right. So bring them to the right and really draw the left shoulder back. Find that delicious stretch. And then over to the other side. Moving left and right at your own pace. Explore. So how does it feel if you draw the fingers down? How does it feel if you lift them? Pull them to the left, to the right. And then find stillness for 3 breaths. Maybe sending the head back, finding an arch through your spine. And then exhale, let it go, big release, round through your spine, chin to chest. Beautiful, press your hips forward. Coming to camel, one of my favorite back bends. It can feel quite intense, but it's such a beautiful release for your spine, a beautiful energizing pose. If you need to wake up, I recommend this one. So we start by making sure that we're not sticking the butt out or tilting the pelvis too much. So tuck it under like this so we are nice and straight. Think about finding the length. So anchoring down through the legs, feeling that grounding sensation, but also the lifting sensation. You can keep your hands here, support your lower back, loop your shoulders back and draw your elbows in as you lean into your back bend. We're pressing the hips forward, so we're not just leaning like this. The legs stay stable and still, and we move from the spine. Depending on how you're feeling in your spine, you can stay here, maybe send the head back, or reach for your ankles. It can be one at a time, maybe the other arm reaches back. You can take them both if it's available to you. If you have a block, you can also place a block between your feet or one at either one of your feet. Beautiful, and release, support your spine as you come up. And then press your palms down, rounding for cat pose. It's really nice to counteract these back bends with this movement. And then we're going to make our way into downward facing dog. Make some more space and send the hips up and back, pedal out your downward dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, one-legged dog. Hold it here, stretch the back of your left leg. So if your heel can melt to the ground, that's great. Press your right heel high. And on your next exhale, send it forward to the right-hand side. Lower the back knee. So the right hand is on the inside of the right foot. Press your right arm and right leg together. So feel the resistance as you press the arm and leg together to open up through your right hip, and then we're going to twist and open. Gaze up towards your left fingers. Maybe work this wrist a little bit. Welcome to stay where you are. You can take a twist. I'm going to give you a couple of options. Bring your left hand onto the inside of your right thigh and take a nice deep twist. Keep pressing your left hip down. And then the other part of this progression is to lift your left foot and just come onto the outer edge of your foot. So you're aligning your heels or the arch and the heel. Press your butt forward so it's not sticking back like this. Bring your hips into alignment. Keep looping the left shoulder back into this twist. Beautiful, exhale and release. Pivot on your back foot, keep your left hand on the ground and take a twist, right hand reaches up. And then exhale, release. Send it back into a hamstring stretch. Half split. Nose towards your knee, or just stay open if you're feeling quite tight. A little movement here is good as well. Inhale to send it forwards. Just walk your right foot back into the center because it's a little bit over to the left. Tuck the toes, lift your back knee, step into downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky, melting the right heel to the ground. Find that stretch in the back of your right leg. Exhale, step your left foot forward to the outside of the left hand. Lower the back knee, bring your left arm and your left leg together, press them together, create that resistance. And then inhale your right arm up. We're pressing the hips forward, tucking the bum in. From here we can loop the right hand all the way around onto the inner left thigh, or just to the lower back if you're not quite there, that's fine. And deepen into the twist, looping the right shoulder back. Option to stay here or lift your right foot, coming onto the base of the foot and pressing into the outer edge. Hips forward, remember. Keep twisting open through the right shoulder. And exhale to release your right hand to the ground. Pivot on your back foot and twist left hand to the sky. And release, walk your left foot back in and step back into downward dog. Well done. Take a breath here in and let it go. This time, lower the knees as you breathe out. Find another child's pose. 3 slow breaths in child's pose. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pull the shoulders over the wrists. Drop the hips. Opening into one final back bend. You can lift the knees, hips and shins, or keep them on the ground. Make sure your shoulders are drawing down away from the ears. Move the head intuitively. And send it back. When you're ready, make your way into a seat, rising slowly. We're moving with intention here, even between the poses, not rushing, grounding. It's a really good practice to focus on the movements between the poses, not just the poses. This is a big life lesson actually, in that we often are very future focused, very goal focused, and we don't give enough respect, enough attention, enough presence to the moments in between the goals and the big moments, the big wins, the big things. And actually life is happening in those moments between the big goals and the achievements and the milestones. It's happening in those little moments in the journey. So it's just, yoga is a good reminder of that. And if we can do that in yoga, then we can take that and apply it to our lives. And there's nothing more valuable than learning how to be present, truly. Close your eyes, let that sink in. Take a big heart-centered breath in. Hands on your heart. Appreciate yourself for being here. Appreciate this moment, this practice, your body, the breath. Everything that has already occurred this week, everything that is coming your way. Thank you. Bring your hands together. Bow your head to end the practice. I'm so happy that you joined me in this practice. Please leave your comments below. Let me know how you found it. If you want to flow with me some more and you want to access some full yoga courses and loads of other amazing content, you can join my yoga platform. The details will be in the description below, and some links to some other beautiful practices like this one. I'm wishing you the most amazing day, and thank you again for joining me.